If you feel that after 50 your body no longer responds the same way, that your energy drops without explanation, and you're concerned about what might be happening inside, stay with me, because today I'm going to show you how to start protecting your health through something as simple as your daily habits, starting as soon as tomorrow. Pause for a moment and pay attention, because what you're about to discover could become one of the most important decisions you make for your well-being this year. I'm not saying this to alarm you, but because there is key information that many professionals don't usually explain, especially when it comes to true prevention. And it's often overlooked because it doesn't come in the form of a medication. I'm Dr. Gabriel Mena, and for years I've worked with people who want to improve their health in a conscious way. Over time, I've seen how certain everyday habits, simple but consistent, can make a profound difference in how the body feels and functions, especially after 50. Today, I want to share a clear, practical, and science-backed approach with you. There is solid evidence, based on studies that have followed thousands of people for decades, showing that certain daily routines can significantly help your body function better and reduce important health risks. And here's the most important part: we're not talking about complicated treatments or difficult solutions. We're talking about what you do every day, how you start your morning, what you choose to eat, how you care for your body without even realizing it. In this video, I'm going to explain 5 fundamental pillars, organized from the most basic to the most transformative, so that by the end you'll have complete clarity on what you can start changing as soon as tomorrow. Let me give you a key insight up front. Habit number 1 is something most people over 60 are doing wrong without even realizing it. And the most impactful part is that correcting it can completely transform your health. That's why it's essential you don't skip any part, because each point builds on the next. Before we continue, I want to hear from you. Leave your age in the comments and answer this. Has a doctor ever sat down with you to explain how to prevent diseases, not just how to detect them? I read every message, and it helps me create content that truly adds value to your life. Now, let's go straight to the first key step. Habit number 5 is something many people underestimate precisely because it seems too simple. But that neglect could be affecting your health more than you imagine. I'm talking about hydration at the start of the day. Drinking water as soon as you wake up, before anything else, has a profound impact on how your body functions. And there's something important you need to understand. As you age, your body loses the ability to properly signal thirst. That means you can be dehydrated without realizing it. I've seen many cases like this in practice. I remember a 70-year-old patient who came in with constant fatigue, brain fog, and a feeling of heaviness. It wasn't a serious illness, but it was persistent. We adjusted something as basic as his morning hydration, and within weeks, his energy noticeably improved. When your body doesn't have enough water, many internal processes slow down. It's as if your body's natural cleaning system can't function properly. This promotes the buildup of waste and increases inflammation, something that over time can seriously affect your health. Inside your cells, there's also an internal cleaning mechanism that helps remove damaged components. With age, this process becomes less efficient, but proper hydration can help reactivate it to some extent. How can you apply this simply? Leave a large glass of water on your nightstand. As soon as you wake up, before coffee, before your phone, before breakfast, drink it. That small habit can make a big difference. If you want to enhance it, add a few drops of fresh lemon. And pair it with a few minutes of gentle movement. Walk around your home, stretch a little. That simple action helps activate your body's internal processes. This is your starting point. Now, the next level, number 4, relates to something that was ignored for years but is now gaining strong scientific attention for its impact on health. I'm referring to fermented foods. You may already know them or even consume them without realizing what they can do for you. We're talking about options like natural yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, or miso. These foods act directly on your digestive system, especially on the beneficial bacteria in your gut. And this is essential because your gut doesn't just digest food, it also regulates inflammation and your body's overall balance. Over the years, the intestinal barrier can become more sensitive, allowing certain substances to pass into the bloodstream and trigger inflammation. That's where these foods make a difference. I remember a 67-year-old patient who came in with constant fatigue and high inflammation levels. Her diet was fairly good, but it didn't include fermented foods. We made a simple change, added kefir in the morning and a small portion of fermented foods during the day. In a short time, her levels improved, and more importantly, her energy returned. These foods help produce compounds that support your body's internal balance and key functions. To start, include 1 or 2 servings per day, making sure they contain live cultures. And if you combine them with foods like garlic or slightly green bananas, the effect can be even stronger. This point is already powerful, but what comes next is where things really start to intensify. And if you feel this information is helping you, this is a great moment to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. That way, I can continue sharing content that truly makes a difference in your life. Now let's move to the next level. We're entering habit number 3. You've probably heard that walking is good, but almost no one explains how to do it in a way that truly impacts your body, especially for disease prevention. This isn't about walking aimlessly. I'm talking about a specific method, metabolic walking. And this is where everything changes. Because the way you walk can directly influence the internal environment where your cells live. Let me explain it simply. Your body mainly runs on 2 energy sources, glucose and oxygen. And here's something important. Certain damaged cells rely heavily on glucose to survive. When you engage in sustained walking at a moderate pace, 2 things happen simultaneously. On one hand, your body begins to use available glucose as fuel. On the other, tissue oxygenation improves. This balance creates a much healthier internal environment. The data is clear. Studies involving millions of people show that those who maintain consistent moderate physical activity significantly reduce the risk of various health problems. And the best part, this is something accessible to you. But here's a key point many overlook. After age 65, your cells produce less energy. It's as if your body's power plants slowly begin to shut down. This affects not only how you feel but also how your body protects itself. The good news is that this type of walking can stimulate the creation of new energy sources within your cells. It's like telling your body to renew itself from within. How do you do it correctly? Walk continuously for 30 to 45 minutes at a pace where you can talk, but not easily sing. That's the ideal zone. Do it at least 5 days a week. And if possible, do it in the morning before eating. It enhances the benefits even more. I want to share something I witnessed firsthand. A 72-year-old patient came in after a health scare that left him very worried. He had been almost completely inactive for years. We started slowly, with gentle walks, no pressure, just consistency. Over time, not only did he improve physically, his attitude completely changed. He felt lighter, more energetic, and most importantly, at peace knowing he was doing something good for his body every day. And there's more. If you combine this walk with the morning hydration we discussed earlier, the effect multiplies. And if you do it in natural light, even better. Morning light helps regulate your internal rhythms, which directly impacts your sleep, energy, and overall balance. This third habit is powerful, but what comes next is even more impactful. Let's move to number 2. Now we're talking about something you eat, but not just any food. It's a very specific type that science has been studying intensely for its effects on the body, especially after 50. I'm talking about natural compounds found in common vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and especially broccoli sprouts. Within these foods is a substance that acts like a true internal activator. It's like a switch that turns on your body's defense, detox, and repair systems. With age, this system becomes less efficient. It's natural, but that doesn't mean you can't support it. By including these foods in your diet, you help reactivate mechanisms that protect your cells from within. I've seen clear cases. I remember a patient who started including these vegetables consistently. Within weeks, she noticed improvements in digestion, energy, and overall well-being. It wasn't complicated, it was consistency. But here's a key detail almost no one explains. How you prepare these foods changes everything. If you overcook them, they lose much of their effect. Ideally, chop or lightly crush them and let them sit for a few minutes before eating. You can also steam them briefly, just enough to make them easier to digest without losing their properties. Another powerful option is broccoli sprouts. They require no cooking and contain a much higher concentration of these compounds. And if you want to enhance their effect even more, combine them with foods like radish or a bit of natural mustard. This helps your body absorb their benefits more effectively. Including one daily serving may seem small, but over time, it adds up significantly. This point is already very powerful. But what comes next is, without a doubt, the most important of all. Habit number 1, the one with the greatest impact on your health, and ironically, the one most people are doing wrong without knowing it. We've reached habit number 1. And it's not just anything. It's sleep, but understood correctly. It's not just about closing your eyes, but respecting what science now calls sleep architecture. That means quality, depth, and precise timing that activate your body's most powerful natural defense system. When this system is disrupted, the consequences are serious. During the deepest stages of sleep, the ones where you truly rest, your brain activates an internal cleaning system. It's as if, while you sleep, a process begins that removes waste, damaged proteins, and residues accumulated during the day. But this goes far beyond the brain. During those deep hours, your body produces more melatonin. And here's something many people don't know. It's not just the sleep hormone. It's one of the most powerful antioxidants your body has. Science has observed that this substance can interfere with harmful processes in the body by disrupting mechanisms certain cells need to grow. It also strengthens your natural defenses, especially those responsible for detecting and eliminating problems before they progress. Now here's an important fact. As the years pass, your melatonin production decreases significantly. Between ages 40 and 70, it can drop by up to 70%. And after 65, many people barely produce enough at night. This means that just when you need this protection system the most, you're activating it the least if you don't take care of your sleep. And this is where many people are failing without realizing it. Sleeping too little, waking up multiple times, or exposing yourself to artificial light at night directly weakens these processes. It's not just fatigue, it's your body losing its ability to defend itself. I want to share something I experienced. A 71-year-old patient came to me completely exhausted. She slept, but didn't rest. She woke up several times during the night and felt no improvement in energy. When we reviewed her routine, everything was out of sync. We made very specific changes. She set a fixed bedtime, turned off screens in advance, made her room completely dark, and adjusted the temperature to be cooler. We also added a small nighttime habit to support her rest. Within weeks, her sleep completely transformed. And the most remarkable part was how she felt during the day: clearer, calmer, more energetic. Her body was responding. Now, what can you do starting today? Start with something simple but firm. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Your body needs rhythm. Avoid bright lights at night, especially screens. Keep your room as dark as possible. Lower the room temperature to support better sleep. And try not to eat in the hours before bedtime. Your body needs to focus on repair, not digestion. And there's something that enhances all of this. If you combine quality sleep with morning natural light, as we discussed in the walking habit, you help your body regulate its internal cycles more effectively. It's a balance built through small daily habits. When these habits work together, they create an internal environment where your body functions better and protects itself more effectively. All the studies supporting what I've shared are in the description. I invite you to review them, discuss them with your doctor, and ask questions. Your health deserves that level of attention. But before we finish, I want you to remember something clearly. No matter your age, your body still has the ability to adapt, improve, and respond when you give it what it needs. It's never too late to start taking better care of yourself. We've covered 5 fundamental pillars: hydrating when you wake up, including fermented foods, moving with intention through walking, leveraging the power of specific foods, and above all, sleeping deeply. These are not complicated things. They don't require big expenses. But they do require a decision. Your energy, your well-being, your ability to enjoy life and be present for the people you love, all of that is built on what you do every day. If this content has helped you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, share this video with someone who needs it, leave your comment, and turn on notifications. Every day, we upload content designed to support you in a practical and close way. And before you go, I want to suggest something simple but meaningful. Pause for a moment and feel gratitude. Thank God for your life, for your body today, and for the opportunity to learn something that can help you live better. That small act is also part of well-being. On this channel, Dr. Gabriel Mena is honored to walk alongside you on this journey, sharing clear and useful tools to improve your health day by day. Tomorrow, we'll have new content prepared for you, created with respect, care, and commitment. Here, you'll always find valuable information that can make a real difference. I'll see you there.